This is where he was found. Ted Barker, resident of Lower Storpington for 42 years. Snare setter, pheasant fancier, partridge pincher.
You mean the local poacher? How did he die?
Inhalation of fluid resulting in asphyxia. He was drowned right here.
In the middle of a field, but that's impossible.
All the same, that's what happened. Strange, isn't it? So's this. There's a chap called Jonah Barnard, and he keeps writing to the Times. It's the 10th time this month.
Have all the letters been like this?
Here we are. We should all start building our arks because the great flood is coming. Ted Barker lived there. His brother Eli is still there.
Chance for me to weave my homespun charm, eh?
That's the idea. I'm going to Jonah Barnard. Meet me there. Treat Eli warily. He's a weird old bird.
The power of evil, that's what Ted had in him. The power of evil. I warned him, but he paid me no heed. He turned a sinner's deaf ear to my words. And so he fell into the pit of iniquity. Do you take milk, Mrs. Peel? Milk?
Oh, yes, thank you.
My own brother, with a mark of sin upon him.
He wasn't always like that, sinful. No, at heart, he wasn't really bad. Did a bit of poaching now and again, but poaching isn't like stealing, is it?
Did he do much fishing? I said, did he do much fishing?
Fishing? Oh, there were blue skies this morning, too. No, he'd be hard-pressed to go fishing. There isn't a river for miles, and Ted wasn't one for traveling far.
Well, then how do you account for his death?
The demon drink.
Oh. Did he drink much?
I wouldn't sit there, Mrs. Peel. Not there. It'll spoil your fine city clothes.
Oh. Thank you.
It's been like this for months now. This rain, this torrential rain. But the people, they don't understand, see? They don't realize. And they've been told, they've been warned, but they don't realize it's a sign. All the signs around them, yet still they do not heed.
Oh, you mean about the warnings of the flood?
Ah, you've heard.
Well, I've heard about Jonah Barnard.
Great man, a fine man.
And you really believe the flood is coming?
Believe? I know. It's my seaweed, see? It's always wet.
Oh.
Well, I can't be sat here gossiping. Time's running out. I must be helping Jonah. Helping him to spread the word.
Mr. Barker, you were telling me about your brother. You say he drank too much.
Imbibed to excess on stolen liquors.
Stolen?
Aye. He thought he was unobserved, but I saw him sneaking into Granny Gregson's.
Granny Gregson's?
Granny Gregson's Glorious Grogs Incorporated, just beyond the village. A factory engaged in the fermentation of intoxicating liquors.
And you actually saw him going in there?
Late that night, creeping in to steal liquors, to gorge on glorious grogs. And that was his undoing, you see, when he slipped and fell.
Into the pit of iniquity?
No, into Granny's sparkling spring water. Well, now you make yourself at home, Mrs. Peel, and finish your cup of tea.
Spring water?
Yes, they got tanks of it at the factory. Tanks big enough for a man to drown in.